Hear ye therefore the parable of the sower. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart. Is that not the one?
No. It's probably further down. I believe it's 24. Is it 24? Yeah. 24.
Okay, that's it. Matthew 13:24. Another parable he put forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. Okay. But while men slept, okay, his enemy came and sowed tares among them, among the wheat, and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth the fruit, then appeared the tares also.
All right, now who's the tares? The tares is the wicked one, as it say. The Edomites, okay? The nation that whom the Most High have indignation for forever. They did a horrible act by mixing their seed among the Israelites, man.
Right.
You know, so you may have Israelites that look close to the Edomites. You know, just to give you an example, you know, Blake Griffin, you know, you know, he doesn't look close to he look closer to his mother than his father, but he come from a Judite man,
right.
You know,
a Levite,
right?
To be specific.
Yeah, come.
No, which are the Haitians.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you know, if you didn't know that, you look at him and say he come from his dad's an Edomite.
Yeah,
gotta be.
You
know,
know, you have Jakes that get on people that color, you know, because they call them, make fun of them, white boy, this and that, not knowing that his father, he come from an Israelite tree, man.
Hey, because look, David's, I believe his grandmother was a Moabite. Mm-hmm. Okay? But how is he still king of Israel? Think about that. You know, that shows you right there that it don't matter what the mother is. You know what I'm saying? Even when Benjamin went to war with the rest of the tribes and they almost got taken out, the rest of the Benjamites, what? They took wives from other nations and repopulated Benjamin.
Let us fetch us wives.
See what I'm saying? They took them from other women, from other nations.
Yep.
Okay? And even in the scriptures it tell you, the sons of God saw the sons of men and they were beautiful. And they took them wives. You know what I'm saying? The sons of men, okay, referred to the other nations. You know what I'm saying? So even back then you had a differentiation in tribes and looks, they variations of how they come.
Yep.
So, you know, you can't think like that, man. Right. That's carnal.
Yep.
You know? Bring this out. Yes. I'm gonna continue going down with this Matthew real quick. Matthew 13 and 27, it says, so the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst thou not sow good seed in thy field? From whence then have it tares? Okay. He said unto them, an enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? Okay, listen to this. Verse 29. But he said, nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up the wheat with them.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. So it's not up to your own vain opinion,
right? Okay,
who's Israelite based on looks. Okay? Because even the angels were asking our Lord, hey, you want us to go, you know, tear up get these tares up? Nah, leave them. Okay?
Listen.
It says
the Lord is going to do that. He say when he comes, get Amos 9 and what is it, 9 and 9?
9 and 8, 9 and 9.
Yeah, Amos 9 and 8. You can finish that if you want.
I'm gonna finish that. I think I got like
Hey, that position was given to Yahushua, man.
Yeah, this is the last one.
You know? Yeah.
This is the last one. So, verse 29, it says, but he said, nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, ye root up also the wheat with them. Verse 30, let both grow together until the harvest. When is the harvest? Okay, the end of this age. Okay, end of this rulership, which, you know, so-called white man Esau Edom has rulership right now.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the end time for his rulership. Before, hey, what did it say?
What you want, that second Ezra?
Yeah, kind of. Bring that out. Because, you know, there's an end to this. This can't continue forever, man. You know, all this wickedness, man, being sown.
Hell, hey, this world got to go. This world got to go, man. This is second Ezra. Second Ezra 6 and 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Verse 9, but Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Right. Okay? You see that? So we keep going on that. Verse 10, and the hand of man is betwixt the heel and the hand. Right. Other questions, Ezra asked thou not.
So that tells you right there, hey, the end of a man is his foot, his heel right there. Okay? The beginning of a man is what? The highest point, which is what? His hand. His hand held first the heel of Esau. Esau is the end.
Yeah.
Okay? Jacob is the next thing to follow, man. It's plain and simple to the elect. You know what I'm saying? The ones that hear his voice. It's plain and simple. Yep. Those that don't have the spirit, what? They can't understand something simple like that, man. You know? Let me finish this up, though. Matthew 13 and 30 said, let both grow together until the harvest, okay? And in the time of the harvest, I will say to the reapers, who are the reapers? Okay? The angels, man. Okay? Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. What is the barn? These chariots.
Hey, just to back that up, if you can pull Isaiah 26 and 20 real quick, that's the wheats being gathered in the barn, man, which are the chariots of Yahushua, man. You know, the prophets of old encountered the angels, and they saw the chariots, man. You know, we see them today, but on the level of Ezekiel, them saw they was able to write. They was able to write it down and explain what they saw.
Hey, because the Lord manifested himself way more clearer to the men of old, you know, than he's manifesting himself now. Because guess what? We just coming out of a period where we didn't even know who we were.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? We were blind. We were gross darkness.
Right.
So he's revealing himself more and more to us. But men of old already had that knowledge of who, you know, rode in these chariots, man. Okay, they wrote about it. He gave them visions to write about it, man. Okay.
That's proof that this is true. Because look at us, in the flesh, right? Back then, a lot of the prophets didn't even understand the prophets. Right. But look, now we're breaking them down, which proves that we're the prophets of old. You know, we're breaking it down now.
Because we live in the time of prophecy right now. Right. You see what I'm saying? So it makes more sense to us, you know what I'm saying, than the men back then that even wrote it. Because they didn't have no knowledge of, you know, all these wicked things, you know, that was going to come to fruition, man.
They didn't know what an ICBM missile was. They didn't use that during that time. That's not how they fought war back then.
Right.
That's a modern time, starting with World War I. That's when Esau's sword was perfected. And he was able to, you know, build these missiles, right? And fight war differently than how it was fought back then. Okay? Right. So, hey, that's how we know that the destruction, the day of the Lord, is talking about the missiles, man. Right? When the missiles get off. All right, you got it?
This is Isaiah 26 and 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers.
Enter thou into the chamber. What's the chamber? The chariot, right? That's where the Lord's going to gather the wheat together, and then He's going to hide them. He's going to say that He's going to hide them where?
Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee.
Okay.
Hide thyself, as it were, a little while, a little moment, until the indignation be overpast.
Right. Now, notice some people say that the chariots of the Most High don't exist. I believe one body say that. That said, enter into thy chamber and do what? Shut the door.
Right.
Okay.
And hide thyself.
You know.
Hey, what it say? The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and are safe. That goes along right here with.
Right.
This is talking about the same thing. You see?
Right. They're going to be hidden. Hey, get this in Revelation where it talks about, I believe it's in the 14th chapter or the 15th chapter, about how the elect is going to be able to see a glass. The 14th and the 15th chapter. Hey, these bombs are going to go off, man. We're getting closer and closer to that day. We're seeing the prophecies rise more and more, man. You see the tensions between the countries is growing. Okay? And that's definitely a builder for us because we've been teaching it for a while. Now we're starting to see it come to pass. Now we're starting to see, people are going crazy. The countries are going, the politics, man, they can't even have a civilized conversation in the election campaign. Look at how it jumped off around 2019, 2020. They had a lot of basically a house that's divided against itself, man.
Right.
They couldn't come to agreements. They were going into battles back and forth. So this tension is definitely rising, man.
Hey, what Yahweh Shai said, I come to bring
separation.
Division, man. That's division will separate. Hey, look at the scripture we just read, man. The parable of the sower. He divided the wheat from the tares.
And that's also happening in the truth as well.
God.
That's happening in the truth.
Because Israel has tares in them. You know what I'm saying? Spiritual tares that, they look like they righteous and they trying to do the right thing, but really they wolves in sheep's clothing, man.
Yeah.
They out to get y'all, man.
Yeah.
No. This is Revelations 15:2. It says, and I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire.
Okay. Now what is that talking about? Let's talk about the firmament. Okay, the fire is what the missiles that go off, right? During the day of the Lord, man. Okay. Fire mingled with glass, man.
Right.
Read on.
Okay. And I saw, as it were, a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
So he saw a vision of the bombs going off. The smoke and the fire going up toward the firmament, man.
Right.
And
that mushroom cloud.
That mushroom cloud. Okay? And he said, what? Them that got the victory. So he saw the elect going up in the chambers that it spoke about in Isaiah 26:20. You got it.
It says, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
Right. Why? Because the elect is not going to take the mark. Neither are they going to go after the ways of Babylon. They're not going to, because you got
it gets more deeper explanation, right? It says over the beast and his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name. Okay, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of God.
For you to stand on the sea of glass, you got to be above the judgment,
above the firmament.
Yeah, above the firmament.
Where guess what? Above the firmament, okay, where these ICBM missile can't reach you. You see, what an eagle does when there's a storm? You fly above it. You see what I'm saying? You don't fly through it; you fly above it. Okay. That's how they can travel even when it's winter storming. Okay, so that's how we gonna be, Lord willing, we are those men. The elect is gonna be above the firmament.
Okay? I got a quick precept real quick. It's loading up, man. I believe it's in Sirach 3:6. Ecclesiastes 3:16. You know, I'm gonna just say it, under the sun is a place of judgment.
Shit, I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
You got it?
Bring it out
And
for
that's
you, bro.
part of the judgment for the wicked. Okay, you can bring that out of here, yeah. My phone kind of a little slow, but you know, we'll get it.
It's all good.
Hey,
bro.
under the sun is a what? I'm gonna let them bring it out. Hey, we are under the sun right now. So judgment is gonna happen to what? Babylon got to get a judgment. Not only the people, but hey, this whole place got to go down. Okay? Why? Because it's wicked. The eyes of the Lord is upon the city of the king. Look at all the madness going on. You know, the prophets and the servants are vexed with the way this society is ran. You know, everybody in this, you know, look at the court system, look at the entertainment world. They number one slogan is "In God We Trust." But the most high,
from it.
I'll say that
Far from it.
Yeah.
They trust in themselves, man. Okay? They trust in themselves. Alistair Crowley, do as thou will.
Yeah.
Everybody want to do, well, they preach individuality all the time, man. Okay? Be you. Love yourself. Live your truth.
Yeah.
Love is love.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's just slogans to get you trapped up, man.
Right. And meanwhile, you breaking every law you have by Shem Shah, man.
Right?
Right? These the same people. You got pictures of women, self-love, they into themselves.
What the scriptures say what?
They'll be lovers of
All
themselves.
of themselves. Hey, the scriptures say there is a way that seemeth right unto a man. But the end.
Yeah.
The end is destruction there,
Yeah.
man. Come on.
So they got to chase that fire too, man. All the wicked, rebellious, you Israelites that don't want to come up from your enemy, you patting your ways after the devil, man. You walk and you act like the devil. You down with Esau, man. And you gonna die right along with him. You gonna go down with him, cause you wicked as hell. You don't want to turn from your wicked ways. All that self-love. Look what you people talking about self-love. Meanwhile, you got women that are spitting water in another woman's mouth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Spitting water in another. A whole freak show is going on in Babylon.
Man, that's crazy.
The idea, they trying to kill the idea of a man and a woman now.
Right.
That's a natural way. They trying to alter the ways that God have naturally. Hey, the Most High said, He clearly said, a man and a woman. A woman, and I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of you women, you're gonna go back into captivity as well. You're gonna be under a man, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
You're gonna go back and being under a man when the Lord get this right, man.
Right.
You know, because hey, a lot of you, it's too many. You ask them a question about something like that, you get 100 different answers about a man and a woman being together.
Right.
They try to come up with every excuse not to just, and it's really hate.
Hate.
This for a lot of you jakes. That's really hate towards you. That's really the prophecy.
Right.
That's really the prophecy say that your wives are going to be against you.
Right.
They're going to have an evil eye towards their husband.
Yep.
That's the prophecy. That's why you see now these women are running loose.
Yep.
And that's the spirit, man. We were talking about scattering, but the spirit had us to go this way.
Yep.
You know, because man, we tired of seeing this place, man. We tired of fucking working, sewing with bags with holes in it. You know,
You know these people hate the Most High because what? Why else would they have the AI, ChatGPT, rewriting the scriptures to suit all their wickedness? See what I'm saying? Everything that they believe, every law that they break now, they want to rewrite the Bible with AI so they can suit all their wickedness now. To make it, oh, you ain't gotta listen to this Bible. You ain't. We rewrote the scriptures to fit our needs, what we believe.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Exactly.
That ain't gonna stand, man.
Right.
The Most High is gonna judge. Hey, listen to this, right? Ecclesiastes 3:16. Moreover, I saw under the sun the place of what? Judgment. Okay? So it tells you the Lord's gonna judge this place. Okay, what's under the sun? Earth. Simple. Earth is under the sun, man.
Right.
When you look up, you see the sun. Okay, that's because you beneath the sun.
Right. You ain't gonna see us above the firmament, above the sun. You ain't gonna see us above the firmament. Our bodies can't even go on the outer cosmos. So we under the sun, and just like we had to receive that judgment of slavery, all the harsh punishment that came to us, that was done by the Lord.
Right.
You Edomites, you devils gonna get it too.
Right.
You know. On my way here, I was talking to a devil, man, telling this devil, you know, hey, you know, basically we was talking about the harsh thing that happened to our people. And she told me just to forget about it. Just let it, that's what's gonna make it right. No. We had to come under the sun and get the judgment of slavery.
Like they forgot about 911. Did y'all forget about that?
Right.
Or did y'all go over
9/11?
Did y'all go over there and make a whole campaign so y'all can get revenge on them?
Or did y'all forget about the Holocaust?
Did y'all forget about that? Because that was long ago too.
Yeah.
And guess what? Y'all not, hey, y'all recovered from that so well that, you know what I'm saying, y'all on the top of everything. Y'all own everything. So did y'all forget about that? Because guess what? America's still paying y'all for that shit. Did y'all forget about that?
Yeah. But all of a sudden, there's no love this and love that. Love is the answer. Love is the key. Well, where the hell was the love at in the 1600s, the 1700s? When blood was dripping from these trees.
Hell, you ain't even gotta go back that far, man.
You ain't even gotta go
back that far.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't even gotta, it's still happening to this day, man.
Right now.
You can go to a lake. Lake Lanier right here.
Yep.
A whole community under the lake, covered up.
Right.
There's plenty of lakes throughout the Americas like that, man.
Right. You can't fix the racism. The Lord made that, man. The Lord said, I'm gonna put enmity between your seed and her seed. And guess what? That same prophecy is being carried out today, man. And guess what? You're gonna pay for all the crimes that you committed against Jacob, as it say in Jeremiah the 35th chapter, man. You're gonna pay. Just like we had to.